Recapping a military coup attempt in Turkey as Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan says the supporters of a coup attempt against him will, quote, pay a heavy price for their treason to Turkey. For insight to the situation in Turkey, we're joined now by Chris McKinley, former U.S. Navy SEAL and the founder and CEO of Invictus Group. Chris, what is your reaction to this coup attempt that has been unfolding throughout the night and morning?
Well, it is startling, especially on the heels of everything we've seen in Nice, to have this massive civil unrest in Turkey. Turkey is the gateway to Europe. People need to understand that having a stable nation of Turkey is critical to the stability and continued safety of all Europeans. There's been other insurrections, other coups in Turkey before. And so it comes in. It's not surprising to me, but it's just surprising that it's went down at the scale that it did. Thousands of Turkish police officers and soldiers are now taken into custody. There's inklings. There's a mild undercurrent of scuttlebutt, we call it in the military, it's a rumor that he may have instituted this coup on his own behalf in order to get to the root of some of the unrest and get rid of some of the officers in the military and the police force that didn't agree with his agenda. He's very hardline. He's a fundamental Islamist, and he had to tone that down in order to get elected by 50% of the population. And I think that has shifted to where perhaps 60%, if not more, are finding out that he's not as advertised. He is eliminated. He's trying to eliminate birth control. He's anti-secular. He's anti-Ataturk, and Ataturk is one of the founding fathers of Turkey. So it's interesting things going on. We need to have a stable Turkey. That is one thing for sure.
So what do you think this means for Turkey now moving forward?
Well, this has caused a shakeup. Erdogan probably went after some of these officials and high-ranking officers in his military and police force and got rid of them with this maneuver. That's kind of what I'm hearing. It's unofficial, of course. The Turks practice a form of Islam called Ahmadiyya, and Ahmadiyya comes from Mirza Ahmad, and he passed away in 1908. But he was a huge advocate of overall reform of Islam. Restoring of peace, doing away with violent jihad, returning to morality. Matter of fact, Ahmadiyya is the only form of Islam that completely separates and advocates separation of mosque with state, like we do in the U.S., separation of church and state. They actually believe in that.
I got about 30 seconds left for you.
So we're gonna see a little bit more of a shakeup here. This isn't the first time it's happened, and I wouldn't be surprised if it happens again.
Well, Chris McKinley, former U.S. Navy SEAL, we really appreciate your insight this morning.